All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back for another deep dive. You ready to jump back into the crypto world?
Always ready. Let's do it.
Buckle up because, as always, things are moving fast.
Yeah. Never a dull moment, that's for sure.
Our roadmap for today is the Crypto Deep Dive Report from December 3rd, 2024.
Sounds good.
And it is packed with, well, everything. Institutional investors, meme coins,
Yeah.
regulatory crackdowns, you name it.
It's like, we're seeing these two worlds collide. You've got the big players like Wisdom Tree filing for an XRP ETF. That's a huge vote of confidence from traditional finance. But then on the other side, you have Mooding, a Solana-based meme coin.
Going parabolic.
Yeah, I mean, it's crypto, right?
Exactly. It's a wild ride, but that's what keeps things interesting.
It definitely keeps us on our toes.
For sure.
Speaking of interesting, we got to talk about Ethereum.
Oh, yeah. Ethereum's week was one for the books.
For real. A record $634 million flowed into Ethereum investment products. That's more than Bitcoin. First time ever. It's a pretty significant moment, the flippening, as some call it.
So what does it tell us? Is Ethereum becoming the new king?
I think it's more than just about market cap, though. That's definitely a big deal. It's about utility. Ethereum's got DeFi, NFTs. It's a platform for innovation.
And let's not forget, $466.5 million of that inflow came from U.S. spot ETFs. Institutional money is pouring in.
Big time.
All right, so Ethereum is killing it, but XRP is making a comeback too, right?
Oh, yeah. XRP is back in the game.
Up 18%, back to number 3. And everyone's talking about these ETFs for XRP.
ETFs, yeah, they're a game changer for crypto. And with companies like Wisdom Tree jumping in, it lends a lot of legitimacy to XRP, especially after all the legal battles.
It's a pretty big statement for sure.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, we believe in the future of XRP.
And the market seems to agree. The price surge is proof of that. But while we have all this excitement around ETFs and institutional adoption, we also have this tension brewing between the crypto industry and regulators.
Oh, yeah, the SEC is never too far behind.
Coinbase's CEO, Brian Armstrong, just made a pretty bold move, refusing to work with law firms that hire ex-SEC officials who are anti-crypto.
That's a strong stance, no doubt.
It is. So what's going on there? What's driving this pushback against the SEC?
Well, the SEC has been cracking down on a lot of crypto projects, claiming their securities, and Coinbase as a major exchange. They see this as overreach, as stifling innovation.
They're drawing a line in the sand.
Exactly. It's a power struggle.
For sure. And a risky one, I imagine. What are the potential consequences here?
Well, it could force a dialogue, lead to clearer regulations, which would be good.
Yeah.
Or, it could escalate into a full-blown legal battle.
And that wouldn't be good for anyone.
No, it would create a lot of uncertainty, divide the industry even further.
So we've got Wall Street embracing Ethereum and XRP, and Coinbase taking on the SEC. Talk about a mixed bag.
That's crypto for you. Never a dull moment.
And speaking of not dull, remember Dogecoin? Well, meet its cousin, Mooding.
Oh, wait, before we go there, I think it's important to connect this back to what we were talking about earlier about, institutional adoption versus retail speculation.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're seeing both happening at the same time.
Exactly. You've got serious money flowing into Ethereum ETFs, and then you have this frenzy around a meme coin like Moodang.
It's like two different worlds colliding.
Yeah, it really highlights the dual nature of crypto.
Okay, so tell me about Mooding. What's driving this sudden surge in popularity?
Well, Coinbase added it to their listing roadmap, and that was enough to trigger like an 80% price pump, $751 million in trading volume.
So is this the next Dogecoin?
I mean, it's hard to say. Meme coins are, they're notoriously volatile. They're driven by hype and speculation, not, fundamental value.
So proceed with caution.
Always a good idea in the crypto world.
All right, from meme coins to global trends, let's talk about South Korea. They just saw $18 billion in crypto trading in a single day.
That's more than their entire stock market.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and it's interesting that XRP and Dogecoin were the leaders there.
What do you make of that? Is this a sign of things to come globally?
South Korea has always been a bit ahead of the curve when it comes to crypto, so it's definitely something to watch.
I have one more question. The report mentions the U.S. government moving over 19,800 Bitcoins, seized from the Silk Road case to Coinbase.
Oh, wow, that's almost $2 billion worth of Bitcoin.
It is. So what's going on there?
That's a really interesting development. Raises a lot of questions about, like, how governments handle seized crypto. Could they influence the market by selling it? What does it mean for the relationship between governments and cryptocurrencies?
A lot to unpack there.
That's a whole other rabbit hole.
Okay, I think my head is officially spinning. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have. From Ethereum to the SEC, meme coins, global trends, and now the U.S. government moving billions in Bitcoin.
It's a lot to take in.
Ready for more?
Absolutely, especially after that cliffhanger about blockchain and uranium.
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty wild one.
It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
But it's actually happening. Tezos just launched this platform for trading uranium on the blockchain.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. How does that even work?
Well, think about the uranium market. It's all about, like, tracking the origin and movement of this material, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's used in nuclear energy, even AI development. You got to know where it's coming from, where it's going.
Exactly, and that's where blockchain comes in. It's like a permanent, tamper-proof record of every transaction.
So it's all about transparency and traceability?
Yeah, you can track the uranium from the mine to the end user. No more shady deals, no more lost paperwork.
That's huge, especially when you're talking about, like, global security, preventing uranium from falling into the wrong hands.
It's a game changer. And it makes you wonder what other industries could benefit from this kind of transparency.
Right. If it works for uranium, why not diamonds or pharmaceuticals?
Or even ARC, yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Okay, so blockchain is revolutionizing the uranium market. But what about DeFi? The report also mentions some stuff about Chainlink.
Ah, yes, Chainlink.
I'll be honest, my understanding of DeFi is still a bit shaky.
No worries, it's a complex space. Can you remind me what Chainlink does? Why is it so important?
Sure, so basically Chainlink is like a bridge between the blockchain world and the real world.
Okay.
They provide real-world data to blockchain applications. Like, let's say you have a DeFi app. That needs to know the current price of gold. Chainlink can provide that information securely and accurately.
I see. So they're like the oracle of the blockchain world.
Exactly. And their latest upgrade is all about interoperability.
Interoperability.
Yeah, making it easier for different blockchains to talk to each other. It's like breaking down the walls between different crypto kingdoms.
So in the future, I could like seamlessly move my assets between different blockchains.
Exactly. You could access lending platforms, marketplaces, all operating across multiple networks.
That's pretty cool. So while we're all focused on like meme coins, these underlying developments are laying the foundation for something much bigger.
It's like building a skyscraper. You know, everyone's focused on the flashy exterior, but it's the foundation that matters. But even with a solid foundation, there can be setbacks, right?
That's true, and the report actually mentions one, the closure of RTFKT.
RTFKT.
It was a Nike-owned NFT wearable startup.
Wait, Nike was doing NFTs?
They were. RTSKT was creating virtual sneakers, wearables for the metaverse. They made a lot of money, but they faced some challenges and decided to shut down.
That's a bummer. What happened?
It seems like the metaverse hype has cooled off a bit, and they might have overextended themselves.
Does this mean trouble for other NFT projects?
I mean, it's definitely a cautionary tale. The NFT market is going through a period of, like, consolidation. The hype is fading, and the focus is shifting to utility.
So substance over style.
Exactly. The projects that survive will be the ones that offer real value.
Okay, so back to basics. Speaking of basics, what about TRX?
Ah, TRX, the token powering TRON.
It had a pretty big price surge.
Yeah, pushed Tron's market cap to $20 billion.
Some people are saying this could be the start of alt season.
Alt season, that magical time when altcoins outperform Bitcoin.
Should we be getting excited? Should I be buying every altcoin I can find?
Oh, hold on there, partner. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Alt season is still just speculation at this point. And remember, this market is still very speculative.
So what should we be doing?
Do your research, understand the technology, the use cases. Don't just chase hype.
Right, because what goes up can come crashing down.
Exactly. Always a good reminder in the crypto world.
All right, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. We've got institutional adoption happening, meme coins going wild, blockchain revolutionizing industries, and maybe even an alt season on the horizon.
It's a lot to keep track of.
It is. So, as we head into the final part of our deep dive, what are your key takeaways so far?
For me, it's the contrast, the long-term vision and the short-term speculation.
Yeah, we're seeing groundbreaking stuff like the Tezos Uranium platform, but then we also have these meme coin pumps and dumps.
It's like two sides of the same coin.
It's like we're witnessing the birth of a new financial system. But the labor pains are happening in public.
And it's definitely not for the faint of heart.
But for those who are willing to dive deep, the rewards could be huge.
Exactly.
It's been a wild ride.
It has. Ethereum's big week, meme coin madness.
Blockchain going nuclear, literally.
Yeah, a lot to process.
As we wrap up, I'm curious, what stood out to you most?
I think for me, it's the contrast. We see this increasing maturity integration with traditional finance, like the Ethereum ETFs. That's big. But then you still have these pockets of pure speculation, the meme coins, the pump and dumps.
The Wild West of crypto.
Exactly.
So where do we go from here? What's the future of crypto?
Well, the report doesn't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. But it does highlight the forces at play. The institutional interest is growing, that's clear. The regulators are trying to figure things out. And the innovation never stops.
It feels like we're at a crossroads. One path leads to mainstream adoption, maybe even government-backed digital currencies. The other path, well, it's more decentralized, more community-driven. Which way do you think we're headed?
Honestly, it's impossible to say for sure. That's the beauty and the challenge of crypto. It's unpredictable, constantly evolving. Maybe we end up somewhere in between.
A hybrid system.
Yeah, it's possible.
So what does this all mean for our listeners?
It means stay informed, stay curious. This is a fast-moving space. Knowledge is key. Understand the technology, the projects, the risks.
Don't just chase the hype.
Exactly. Make informed decisions.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, crypto rewards those who take the time to learn.
That's the truth.
This deep dive has been a whirlwind, but hopefully it's given everyone a better understanding of the trends, the pitfalls, the opportunities in the crypto world.
And remember, this is just the beginning. The crypto space is still young. The potential is huge.
So keep learning, keep exploring.
And as always, dive deep.
Great advice. Thanks for joining us on this crypto roller coaster ride.